Hello, everyone. So, welcome to the Fantasy Premier League video. This is the team selection, and we're just going to get right to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first?
I can. The team review for
Yeah,
the
team
previous week.
review for the previous week because
Mm-hmm.
it was just one of those things for me, man. I think I hit my lowest point this week.
38 is your lowest point.
Yeah,
Wow, bro, you've had a very good season. I've had some 20 somethings this season.
yeah, but you've done well on the average. On the average, right now
Yeah,
you are
on
above me.
on the average, I've just
Oh
yeah.
wait, 38 is not my lowest. The week before I got 29.
I've had a 29. I had a 29 week 8, man.
Yeah, I had.
That period was torrid.
Yeah, in the last, you know what? I might as well go because
Yeah,
mine is terrible. So I start with David Raya. I got 38 points in total. David Raya gave me 2 points. Pedro Porro 4 points. To be honest, ever since I had Pedro Porro, this is the highest number of points he's given
yeah,
me
I've
four.
given you.
And Pinnock too. He has never given me even two before. He's always been one. And well, you could say the same for Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not been a good season for defenders. Gabriel gave me 2 points. Brian Mbuemo 5 points. Cole Palmer 2. Garnacho 6. He was my only savior in my team, to be honest. He had more points than everybody.
Wow.
Semenyo 2 points. Chris Wood gave me 2. Haaland 5 and Watkins 2. But Haaland was my captain, so 10 points it is. In total, I got 38 points. On my bench, nothing to write home about. Dan Ben 1, Mode 1. To be honest, Mode has been giving me 1 almost every game week, and I should probably think of making my first sub
Yeah.
at this point. So yeah, that's my team. I don't really want to talk about it. There are going to be a lot of changes, but you might as well go first so that.
I mean, not so much of a difference in my team. Uh, 2 points from Raya, really. Arsenal's defense, terrible. But I feel like they'll turn things around for the better after this international break. Yeah, Antinori 6 points. I'll keep riding my luck. Gabriel 2 points. Justin 1 point. This is his last week in my lineup. He will be on the bench from now. I'm not selling him yet because I want to think of it. I'm actually just selling because Rogers is going to be my first sub almost every week.
How many free transfers do you have?
I have one.
Hmm.
I have two. I've used one already. I need to use the other one. I used one at the beginning of the international break just because I already knew what I wanted to do. So, but this other one, I'm not yet sure. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
So yeah, Saka 2 points. Already slide. Mbemo 5 points. Salah was my captain. He had 14 points, so that was good. Then 2 points from Palmer. I'll take it. Solanke 2 points. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Woods 2 points, and then Konya the savior.
How many?
12 points.
12
Konya.
points.
Yeah,
And he
12.
wasn't even the captain.
He wasn't the captain. Yeah, so that was 64 points all out.
That's really cool, man. So, you said there were some changes you wanted to get to this?
Yeah. Okay. So if we can as well just move on to the transfer
Yeah.
plans for the week. So my first plan was to sell Solanke. I got him Welbeck. It was really between Welbeck and Wisa. It was between. The only reason I didn't go for Wisa is because I looked at the data.
The data, okay.
I looked at the data and not just Wisa, but I think Brentford in general, they are heavily home biased.
Okay.
So they win heavily at home and they flop massively away from home. So I think they've only won. Have they? No, they haven't actually. They've they've not picked up a single point
Okay.
away from home this season.
Wow.
And on the flip side, they've only dropped 2 points. They've only drawn one game at home. So they've only dropped 2 points at home this season.
Okay.
They've won all their own games apart from the 1-1 draw with West Ham, and they are even yet to draw a single away game. And in their home games also, they score heavily. I think they average about 3.5 goals per game at home. So whenever they have home fixtures,
Bankable
brilliant.
win.
Yeah, just bank on them. They are going to do something. So really, what I like about that is if I get to someone like Wisa, I know when to play him, I know when to bench him because it's easy to you can tell when he will perform. But the problem is their next couple of games, it's evenly distributed home and away. But the two games I would like to target, which is Everton and Leicester, one of them is away. So I'm like, they'll probably flop against Everton. But really, if you want to pick points against any team away from home, probably Everton should be among your top targets.
Yeah.
But
So,
then,
are you going to play him? Do you have him already?
I don't have him. That
So
was
you're
why
gonna get him for next week.
I might, because Leicester at home is looking tasty, man. Yeah, it really is looking tasty. But I will have to sell him almost immediately because they now go Aston Villa away. Their own games, Newcastle, that's going to be tough anyways.
Yeah.
Then they have Chelsea away, Brighton away, and it doesn't really get good until then, sometimes in January, actually late January.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the data is strong. The data is strong. But apart from Leicester at home, their next good home game, maybe Nottingham Forest, that will be late in December. And after that, the next good one is not till late February. Everton at home.
How about Welbeck? How are Welbeck's fixtures looking better than Wisa's?
Generally, Brighton's fixtures are better than Brentford. So that was why I went for Welbeck.
Okay.
Because number one is fixture. I think in terms of form, Wisa is clearly on top, but they have very good fixtures till week 19 and 20, which I can bench him for those games, and then they still have a very good run of fixtures. Up, really looking good, honestly. Even
they really do have good fixtures.
They have good fixtures. So their bad fixtures are just in clusters, and then they move on. They have really good fixtures.
Brighton always performs very well against the big teams.
Yeah, they do. But and even they have
already met them.
Yeah, they've played most of their
won against Man United, Man City.
Tough games. Yeah, they just finished their tough run. They played Newcastle, Liverpool, and Man City in the span. Actually, it started from week 6. So between week 6 and week 11, they played Chelsea, Tottenham, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Man City. So I feel like, and during that period, Welbeck from week 6 had 2 points against Chelsea, 8 points against Tottenham, 9 against Newcastle, 7 against Wolves, 5 against Liverpool, 2 against Man City. He only blanked twice, and the 2 were against Chelsea away and Man City at home. So that's pretty consistent.
It's really good.
That's pretty consistent. Yeah. So I think Welbeck delivers home and away. Brighton perform home and away. So I think it's more consistent. The only fear I have with Welbeck is how Pedro is back. But I'm not that worried because I feel like he wouldn't stay too long. And also, even when he was around before he went on injury, Welbeck was still playing most of the time. So I just
he's on form, so
he's on form.
To bench him.
I was like, no, I will just stick with Welbeck and see how it goes. I will give him a couple of weeks. If it's really not working out, I will sell him, but I think it will work out. For his price range, I'm not expecting too much. I'll just take whatever I get.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you love Cunha?
I still have Cunha. So
who's your captain for this week?
My captain is Salah, Southampton away. I'll just leave it at that.
So, how many transfers did you make this week?
I've made one. I still have to make another one.
Which you are thinking about?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. So, it's going to be Justin or Greaves, because I already have a very good first sub. The only reason why I want to keep Justin is because Greaves actually doesn't play. Now, if any of my defenders don't play, nobody will come in, because if I don't have Justin or a playing defender on the bench, whenever a defender is off, because I only have 3 playing defenders, so I was like, I might just keep Justin as a cheap playing defender in case I ever need him. But bro, it's a sea of ones and zeros and ones and ones. And honestly, it's as good as having nobody.
I know, right?
For that price, well, that's 0. That's
as good as having Pedro Porro.
Yeah, I mean, 0.5 million really worth that extra 1 point you might get in one odd game week.
Yeah, right.
I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think it's worth it.
So I might just sell Justin and have an actual playing defender. And I'll know that, okay, I don't have a third, or I don't have a fourth I don't have a third, a second and third sub. It's just my first sub. And if my defender doesn't play, 0 points that way. But I think I would likely take it. The only reason why I might not want to take it now is because I have some money in the bank. So I'm like, there's no point putting money in the bank. But I don't think I will use it. I might likely sell Justin.
Right.
That's my team.
Oh, cool. Well, my team, and I had to make some changes because I've been on the Haaland train for quite a while. And like I was telling you sometime, even Haaland, if he comes and he doesn't score, the only reason Haaland can actually make up for the points he has lost in the past game weeks more than Salah is if he scores like 3 or 4 hat-tricks in a row, which I don't think Man City are capable of doing now with Kevin De Bruyne back and everything. I still don't want to You know what? I don't want to miss out on the Salah thing. I've been saying I don't want to miss out on the Haaland thing for so long, and I've missed out on Salah. So I made a couple of transfers this week. I had 3 free transfers, and I used all of them up. I'll start with my keeper. I didn't touch my keeper. I kept Raya in goal, and I changed. I put Pedro Porro on the bench, and I brought in Lewis Hall from Newcastle. So in my defense, I have Pinnock, Lewis Hall, and Gabriel, and Pedro Porro is my first sub. I had Dan Burn as one of my playing defenders, but I swapped him for Lewis Hall, for another Newcastle defender. In my midfield, I have Brian Mbeumo, Cole Palmer, Mohamed Salah, who is my new captain, and then I kept Alejandro Garnacho. So with our team the way it is now, with the new coach and everything, to be honest, with the projections people are making, Garnacho is not really in the team the way people are talking. But I still really think nobody really knows how the coach is going to play yet. And if we are going to play anybody, I want Garnacho to be in my team, and I can't really bring myself into selling him. So I have kept him in. In my attack, I have Watkins, who I have really been thinking about, because if I offload him, it might give me some opportunity to get some other players. But for now, I want to keep him. And Haaland has been replaced by Kuna. I never thought I would say this, but Haaland has actually been replaced by Kuna. And Chris Wood still plays in my team, even though they are playing Arsenal. So the people I'm really expecting something from this week are Salah. He's playing Southampton. Please, I need to catch up. And then Watkins, he would be my wild card or my differential, since a lot of people don't really have
They
him.
play Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, in my bench, I have Pedro Porro as my first sub. I have Rico Lewis as my second, and Mother on my third. I really think this team might give me an average point boost, to be honest. I'm not really expecting a great haul. I'm just expecting to be in the above average people, sort of, really. And that is my team. To be honest, if this doesn't work, let me just save the team now. If this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do. I might have to. I really don't want to find myself in a situation where Haaland comes and does exactly what I'm saying he might have to do. Scores a hat trick, then hat trick, then hat trick, then Salah starts blanking, and it would be like, you know what? I don't know. Raindrops are just not falling on my head. I'm not getting any types of blessings or something. So yeah, even though it is a bit of a grim way to say it, I'm really hoping that my team does well this time. And yep, that's my team. So we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, we'll see. I think it can swing anyways.
It can.
It's fine margin, fine margin.
Yeah, fine
So
margins.
anything can happen, but I think it's all about just stacking what looks to be a good decision or what looks to be right decisions. Because right now, even if Alan starts scoring, I'll just stick with Salah at least for now
Yeah,
and see what happens. Just ride it out.
the sad thing is I didn't get on that train earlier because
Yeah,
I trusted this guy.
myself also, I feel the same. I feel like I should have, because I saw it.
Mm.
I wanted to do it, but I didn't want. Initially, when I wanted to do it, I didn't want to take in. I didn't want to take a minus off because I would need to make 2 transfers. So I was like, I'll wait an extra week. I'll wait an extra week. But just to the point, I knew that I had to make that move, and then I did. Actually, at that time, I was thinking it was already too late. But
And even at that time, I also wanted. Even last week, I had 2 free transfers, and I was like, you know what, I might as well do it. But then something told me, well, they are playing Brighton. Brighton might concede a lot of goals, and Haaland might score 3 or 2 of them. He scored 1 goal though, but it just opened my eyes more to the reality that Haaland doesn't bring a lot to the game than scoring. And if he scores just 1, and Salah makes an assist, they are probably the same. And Salah is probably going to score and assist at the same time too. And Man City are already not playing well, so it was a no-brainer. I should have actually succumbed to, which I didn't. So yeah, that's it. Cool, right?
That's it from my end too. I think. I mean, you never can tell. I'm hoping for a good week. I think Palmer might deliver this week.
Yeah,
So
me too.
I'm really hoping he does something this week. At least it's been a while.
It's my vice captain, so I really hope he delivers.
Okay.
If for some fake reason Salah doesn't play, it all falls
that's true.
It all falls on Palmer. So
I'll make him my vice also.
Yeah.
Come here before.
But my differentials, I'm really counting on Garnacho and Watkins. They are really my differentials, so hopefully they do something.
Who are you guys playing?
We are playing Ipswich. Away.
I don't expect.
And we are playing the new type of football thing.
Bro, relax.
So we will see.
It's a new coach.
Oh no, that's the thing. I don't know what to expect. It's not like I'm really expecting us to win. I don't know.
I think you guys should win, but I don't think it will be like heavy, and I don't think it'd be a heavy victory.
Yeah, that's why I went for a 2-0 in my prediction. Seriously, so we will see.
I think if we should score, possibly.
We think a lot of things, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, probably more than 80% doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
let's see how it goes.
We will see how it goes. So, thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe. We will see you next week. Yeah.